Waking up early this morning, looking over a town that I cannot pronounce the name of. It must mean one thing: we are back in Wales for another adventure, this time cycling UK's new route through the Snowdonia National Park. 125 miles or 200 kilometres of rugged Welsh adventure to pedal through to get to the coastal town of Conwy, North Wales. Being Wales, there is only one true way to begin an adventure like this: in the rain. And that's exactly how I would start my journey through the Snowdonia National Park, the rivers flowing high and fast with all the rain. I was sure it was going to add to the challenge of this ride. Another cycling UK route, and what looks like going to be another tough challenge ahead of us. Good days, good days. But for now, all I could do was pull my hood up and pedal on, enjoying the colours of the fallen leaves and enjoy the Welsh landscape that I had decided to pedal through. I've got to say, the first 20 miles that I've done so far have been fairly easy, pretty much all on the road, just heading up to the first proper climb of the day though, so I won't get too comfortable in the comfort of the start of this ride because it's Wales and I'm sure there's going to be some testing times, but it has stopped raining and it's just meant to be a bit windy today. But saying that, we are in the winter. We only have like maybe 8 hours of daylight to ride in nowadays, so it's that time of the year where we have lots of time in the tent to just relax and listen to what surrounds me, whether that be rain, wind, who knows. But done 20 miles, gonna keep pedaling up this first climb, but it is paved, so at least for now it's very rideable. Nice 20 miles done. Let's hope we can keep cracking out some miles. We're going to try and take 2 and a bit days I think to do this ride, get a couple of nights out in the tent in Wales. As I made my way up the first climb of this ride, with the rain now gone, I couldn't help but enjoy the views. Wales, like it was this morning, is my favourite time to see Wales. It's rugged, it's wet, and it's unpredictable. Something about being in the unpredictability of nature just makes me feel alive. And Wales on a grey, gloomy day does just that. Can't bloody believe it. There's actually some blue sky. This morning has actually been really nice. Been all rideable. It was good. I'm happy. I've done 30 miles and just generally feeling great. We have some giant barbecue corn. Probably going to try and do another 20 miles today, maybe 30 again if I can, but technically it's about midday now, so we only have about 4.5 hours of daylight. But right now where I am. I'm coming along this absolutely beautiful trail and like just riding. It's all flat pretty much, and it's just, these are my views. How nice. Absolutely perfect. That unpredictability of Wales, you never know what's around the corner, but around this corner was a taste of that first time you ever rode a bike, splashing through the puddles with not a care in the world. There is one thing in Wales that is very predictable though. Them steep, steep hills. And it was time to start spinning them legs and pedalling up them very steep Welsh hills. Every turn of them pedals gets you that little closer to the top. Climbing up these hills isn't easy going, but being surrounded by that beautiful Welsh landscape certainly makes it a little easier. And what's cycling without the pure joy of getting to let yourself fly down them very climbs? "42 miles done today." That is the sun up there. What is going on, Wales? What is going on? So nice. I'm gonna try and do another 10, 15, maybe even 20, but it's 2:30. Sunsets at 4:30, and to be honest, I have not seen anywhere where I would like to camp on this trip so far, so kind of a little worried that I'm not gonna be able to find anywhere before it gets dark at least, but hopefully I can find somewhere before it gets dark to camp. But yeah, a nice 42 miles done so far. Just coming through a place I don't know what it's called, and generally it's quite easy going. The sun. Might even get a sunset tonight. How good would that be?
Oh, good morning. That was a night that was quite loud. Lots of rain, and it was very heavy. But right now it's not raining, so that's happy days. I was just quite lucky to find, I was just very lucky, to be honest, just to find a slightly flat spot to camp last night. It was getting dark. I'm heading uphill. I'm actually heading in about 10 miles, I think it is, just under 10 miles to get to like the highest point on this route. And so I was just happy to find somewhere slightly flat to pitch the tent. And I've actually got a pretty cool camp spot, although if you look up there, you don't know if you can see it up there, them power lines, so they're buzzing all night, and then when it rains they buzz even louder. There is a road over there, so it was quiet in the night, but it's started getting a bit loud. And there is actually a very nice view over there with the mountains, the lake. It is slightly spoiled by, I think, a power station just over there though. But yesterday I did 55 miles a day. I've got about 65 to do, but I don't actually want to finish today, so I'm going to try and do like 45 miles, find somewhere to camp. It's looking like it's going to be patchy rain all day, but oh well. I'm going to get packed up before it starts raining while the tent's dry-ish or drying, and let's get pedaling. Let's go.
A strange morning, eerily calm after a night of relentless rain and wind keeping me up all night. It was time to head to the highest point of this ride. Not knowing what was up ahead, I just took it one pedal at a time. But to my surprise, the highest point of this ride was a pure pleasure to get to. Endless, winding roads. I'm at the highest point now on this ride. It was super nice to actually climb. It was just a road climb, and now we just have these sweeping roads for our descent. And we've also got a tailwind, so we're going to get to absolutely fly down this awesome looking road. Let's descend. That calmness would come to an end, and the rain would start to soak the trails once again. The rain lashing down, but the sun trying its best to break through the thick clouds. The sky was on fire. Well, just done 20 miles, so another 20 to do today if possible. It's very sunny then rain, sunny then rain, nice and cold rain too. But the trails have been good, the scents have been fun. I just stopped and had a quick bite to eat, some snacks and stuff. I'd quite like to find somewhere out of the rain though to just sort of sit down for a bit, but I don't think we're going to find anywhere in the next few miles anyway. Just hopefully the rain will just pass for a bit more, and I can dry out again and warm up and then get wet again. Well, I've done about 35 miles or so. I got like, I think 10 more miles to go until I've got like 20 to go until the finish. I'm just currently wet. I'm currently climbing, I think it's like the penultimate climb really. And luckily that actually is at about the point where I will be looking to stop. But just like yesterday, I have not seen anywhere where I would like to camp. So I'm hoping I can find somewhere and I can get into camp a little bit early if possible. But it's currently drizzly rain, but still fairly easy to ride. Just got a nice long draggy road climb by the looks of it for a little while. Just had some food. All good really. Let's keep climbing and then hopefully I can find somewhere decent and dry-ish would be nice to set up the tent, but I'm not sure that's going to happen anytime soon. Keep going. Just bloody snapped the chain, didn't I? Right on the quick link. Snapped. Luckily, I have another. Welsh steepness likes to break chains. With that chain now fixed, it would be time to pedal on into the evening in the hope of finding somewhere to pitch my tent for the night. All that heavy rain had really taken its toll on the trails though. As night fell, I would still be looking for my bed for the night. Hold on. So, that happened. Last night I literally could not find anywhere to camp. Like, I was going and going and I was like, it was already dark, so I was like, okay, it's getting really hard to find somewhere. Haven't found anywhere all day. All the kind of places that would have been okay were just like flooded, so they were a no-go. And then it was pissing down with rain, and then my tire was going flat. I kept pumping it up and it kept going down, so I ended up having to get a hotel last night because I really could not be bothered trying to fix this while it was pissing down with rain. I've actually only got like 10 or 15 miles to go. I'm kind of just come off the route to well, this place, and yeah, had a nice warm shower and all good. But I've just pumped the tire up, gonna wait a little bit, see if it stays. I think it's just it needs some sealant, I think. If not, I'll just stick a tube in and we'll be on our way to the finish line today, and we're gonna finish the good way with some blue skies. With the tyre pumped up and seemingly holding the air, it was time to finish my ride through the Snowdonia National Park, with the rugged hills one side of me and the other, the North Welsh coastline. With one final climb to make it over today, the trails flooded from the previous day of rain. I was really looking forward to my final descent once I made it to the top of this epic last climb. A descent that never seemed to arrive, a last push of the bike through the boggy trails and a river crossing would be my final memories of this ride. But with the sun shining, I would make it to the end of this Welsh adventure, finishing admiring the awesome Conwy Castle.